Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong has called on all political parties to clearly and categorically reject endorsements from foreign entities and not engage in what he describes as identity politics. Singapore is in the midst of an election campaign, and Mr. Wong says championing the interests of one specific group will be at the expense of social harmony and national interests. Jeraldine Yap reports.
Explaining why he called for a press conference in the middle of the campaign period, Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says the recent discovery of foreigners trying to influence Singapore's elections concerns a matter of national interest. He stresses that Singapore's greatest strength is unity across race and religion, which is the result of hard work and patient effort by generations of Singaporeans.
In the past few days, we have detected online activity by foreign actors urging Singaporeans to vote along religious lines. They say vote for so-and-so because he or she will better represent a particular race or religion. These foreigners targeted Singaporeans, and their social media posts were also widely shared within the Singaporean community. That crosses the line. Singaporeans may have different views about issues, but we cannot allow external actors to exploit whatever differences we may have to weaken us or to advance their own interests. Singapore's politics must be for Singaporeans alone to decide. And so we have blocked access to these posts. And we will continue to act firmly against any such actions.
Mr. Wong says the other side of the coin is the posts circulating online which try to bring race and religion into politics. For example, one activist proposes that Muslims should vote for candidates who are willing to advance his religious agenda.
These messages may be by Singaporeans, but we should also reject them. And were it a Christian, a Hindu or Buddhist group making the same demand, our response would be the same. Mixing politics with religion is unacceptable in Singapore. We have always taken a firm stance against this. First, it fractures the common space we share as Singaporeans. Second, once elections become contests of faith, all communities in our society will end up worse off. Third, external powers will seek to exploit these fault lines to advance their own agendas. And as we have already seen, these challenges and threats are very real.
Mr. Wong says it's not that people cannot engage and address the needs of the different communities or even talk about race and religion. He adds that he makes a point to engage the different communities to help the government better understand their concerns and needs.
But such engagements are very different from identity politics, which we should firmly reject. What is identity politics? Identity politics means candidates and MPs appealing for support on the basis of race or religion and championing the interest of that particular group over other groups and over everything else. That's dangerous, because when one group jostles aggressively to assert its identity, others will organize and start to jostle back. And you can see how this plays out in countries everywhere. You end up fueling our worst tendencies, hostilities, and vengefulness across society. No one wins when this happens. The minority groups will fail to get what they want, because the majority group will push back strongly and the minorities will find their space constricted. At the same time, the majority group will also live in the most unhappy society, where every issue comes down to race and religion. So no one is happy, no one wins. And in the end, we will be more divided than before. And Singaporeans, all of us, will pay the price. So I call on all political parties to make their positions clear on this matter. This is not a partisan or party matter. This is a matter of national importance. In particular, I invite the leaders of all political parties to make their stand clear not just on foreign interference, but on two fundamental principles. First, that identity politics has no place in Singapore. Second, that we should never mix religion and politics.
Mr. Wong is calling on Singaporeans to continue supporting the multiracial and multi-religious approach to protect what he calls the oasis of peace and exceptional harmony for many more years to come.